Hello and welcome to Lauren's Travels. This is the first vlog of 2024 and I am bringing you somewhere pretty iconic here in Florida, Kennedy Space Center. Let's go check it out. We bought our tickets online, but if you didn't get a chance to do that, you can purchase tickets right out front here before entering. KSC is located in Cape Canaveral, about an hour east of Orlando. They are a certified autism center. The bus tours are also wheelchair accessible. The last time I came to Kennedy Space Center was about 7 years ago, so there's a lot of new things here that were not here last time, including this little sit-down area across from the rocket garden, having these iconic pictures here. Looks like they are doing a liquid nitrogen exhibit over here. There is a Starbucks. I don't think this was here last time I was here. The line is pretty long. And the last time we came here, the first thing we did was the bus tour, because that does take up a long part of the day. I think that's going to be our game plan today. But just kind of taking it in. When we first walk in, we see this awesome rocket garden. There's going to be so many cool things that we see today.
How do we know when water's boiling in this kettle? What sound does it make?
Whistle.
It makes a high-pitched whistling sound, right? So it's kind of frozen to there, so let's just see. So it's whistling, so we indeed know that this liquid nitrogen is boiling.
So all of this is new looking to me, at least. I do not remember this whole section right here. The bus tour area is of course the same, but there's a really cute looking Milky Way ice cream shop. Probably gonna have to go there later. But first, the bus tour. This is where we're gonna see areas that we can't necessarily walk around. They are prohibited to go to, but you can see them from the bus. And it is a narrated tour, so it's pretty informative and definitely something you should do on your trip to Kennedy Space Center. Boarding the bus. Quick look inside the bus. Cute little star fabric.
Since the 1960s. And what an exciting time to visit our multi-user spaceport. Through our commercial crew program, we are sending astronauts to the International Space Station from American soil for the first time since the Space Shuttle program ended in 2011.
Or as NASA calls it, the VAB. It is one of the largest buildings in the world by volume, and is the place where NASA completes the final assembly of its rockets before launch. The sheer scale of this building is hard to grasp, even when you're right next to it.
So as we come through this area, if you take a look to the left, there are some things on display for you up by the fence line. The first is a shuttle emergency evacuation vehicle. And next is a shuttle crew access arm attached to a white room. And last is a mock-up of the launch abort system for the Orion.
When you get off the bus, we are at an area where you can watch some shuttle launches. We have gone here before. There's actually a launch tonight. And then this is where we can see different things like, I remember moon rock and also different astronaut spacesuits. So yeah, there's a lot to see here. We're skipping the little show that they do right when you get off the bus because there's just so many people there, and taking the scenic route outside to get into this building. As soon as we walk in the building, this is what we see. Definitely feel like an ant next to this.
Apollo 11 was my first opportunity to launch, which I was looking forward to. Previous to that, all of them, I was in the control room.
Was not expecting to see the MTV Moon Man here. Of course, it exits to a gift shop, and we'll get to that soon, but look at this cute Snoopy. He is absolutely adorable. The Moon Rock Cafe is here. This is one of the places where you can get something to eat. This is the lunar roving vehicle that they used for Apollo 16. This looks so cool. Look at that. They even have it labeled. So like up on the front here is the color TV camera. Communication relay unit. Oh, this is just so cool to see up close. The lunar scoop is pretty cute. That's what they use to pick up soil samples. It looks like a little catch-all net. That second one looks like a suit of armor or something. That one's from 1963. This is the van that the astronauts would take to drive out to the rocket launch. It's very 70s looking, very brown. Now we gotta get back on the bus and head back over to the main visitor center. Definitely do the tour first thing when you come in because this is the line for it now. It's pretty long. If you have little ones, this is where they can come, and honestly, I'm a little jealous. Look how fun that looks. This is what Planet Play looks like. It looks amazing in here. This would have blown my mind as a kid. Inside of the Planet Play, there is a little lounge here for adults. They've got cool like projection things on the ceiling and then fun light up chairs. They look so cool. And this is where you can enjoy a little beverage while your kids are playing in here. After doing the bus tour, I'm a little hungry, so let's go get lunch at the Orbit Cafe. Yikes! So just to kind of share, we have 2 people in our party. We ended up getting 1 meal each, 2 alcoholic beverages, drink, and dessert. And it ended up being about almost $60. Look a little smushed, but that's the buffalo. This is the crispy chicken. Got the meal with the fries, a little White Claw action, and of course the delicious key lime pie. After that kind of lackluster lunch, we are outside. Behind the Orbit Cafe is where they have the memorial, as well as this jet right here. We're now heading into the Atlantis Building. No breathing recordings. I'll show you as much as I can. So the first little video that we watched was kind of like part reenactments and then part live and actual footage. They emphasized having shuttles that would re-enter the Earth, come back, and then it did that really cool thing where we go in the second room and then we watch more on the Atlantis itself. And it's right behind me. Another thing to make me feel super small. It's the sheer size of these shuttles. It's just amazing. pretty. Wow.
As clear an evening as you can possibly hope for down at the Kennedy Space Center.
I found the other Astrovan. This one is so cool, this Airstream. I've always kind of wanted to have one of these, but maybe one day I can do a little trip in an Airstream. That would be fun. In this building, you'll also find the Shuttle launch experience. This is kind of like a motion simulation attraction. There's a lot of things to keep little kids busy here. Lots of slides and interactive exhibits, things you can touch and move, buttons and things like that. Should we do the Shuttle launch then? I think so. All right, let's go see.
Joining us on this adventure today. Now, whenever you see a space launch, hopefully you'll remember your experience here today. And at least in spirit, you'll be on board. And who knows, maybe one day you will fly with us.
After that back massage, it's time to go to the gift shop. This is not the main gift shop, this is just the gift shop that's in the Atlantis Building. I'm pretty sure they have a lot of the same merchandise, but still nice to come and check it out and see what's here. I want to see what's in this Milky Way ice cream shop. Let's go check it out. The ice cream shop had a fun look inside. Kind of reminded me of a Spencer's. They had regular ice cream with toppings and also Dippin' Dots. I went with strawberry and gummy bears. And only like a day ago, they announced that the Artemis 2 is going to be launching next year. It was pushed back. I think it was supposed to fly this year, but they pushed it back to September 2025.
Back safely by the end of the decade. When he gave us that challenge, we had been in space for 15 years.
Beautiful building caught my eye when we came in. I definitely don't remember this from our last trip. I have to look up when this opened, but this beautiful teal and purple building is called the Gateway. I have a feeling it's about deep space stuff, but let's see what's inside. It looks like they have a VR type attraction where you lay down and probably experience some outer space stuff. I'm guessing they do have a lot of virtual type attractions here, and they're all about a 40-minute wait, so not going to experience them today, but maybe in the future. I don't even think it was today, a busy day today, but it is a Saturday, early January, so maybe there are still some crowds here. And I wish I knew about this Space Bowl Bistro place because it looks like they have some better options for food here. Acai bowl and smoothies. Maybe it's just snacks, but I do see Korean barbecue, so I guess they do have food here. But yeah, there are several options to eat here. We just didn't know about this one. Before we leave for the day, gonna go check out the main gift shop here at Kennedy Space Center. See if there's any fun souvenirs to bring home.
So, you want to see me blow stuff out?
There are several gift shops at KSC, But the space shop has the most variety. Everything from apparel to books for adults and kids. There's something for everyone. You can make your own astronaut jacket here with all the cool patches. I ended up finding these lounge pants. They were on clearance, so yeah. Gonna go home with these as my little souvenir. I also got some astronaut ice cream in there. They're like little ice cream sandwiches, freeze-dried. There's a mint chocolate chip one, and I think there's a vanilla one in there. I don't know, something fun to try. The Heroes and Legends building is the last attraction we're doing for the day. When we came here 7 years ago, this was brand new, so gonna see if I remember any of it. I know there is a little show once we go inside, and we get a beautiful view of the rocket garden again as we walk through here. This is really cool, little mission control action here. And the Hero and Legends exhibit enters out into the Astronaut Hall of Fame. The Hero and Legends show was pretty good. It starts with a little pre-show, and then you get to go in a bigger room, and in that room they have like air vents or something, so there were a lot of times where we felt like a big giant whoosh of cold air, and it felt really nice. So it's kind of like a 4D show. We filmed a little bit of what it's like, so here is some of that footage.
Our orbit was primarily over ocean areas, out of range of flight controllers and tracking stations. We were on our own.
Still a couple more targets left. They're taking another pass. Not a good idea, Major Klein. Until we have to fly back. Again. Our fellow Marines need us to get this done. I'm going in. Roger that. Going low. Yeah, I'm in. Still have control. Firing. Hang on. Good hit. There's not much left in the tail section. Roger that. Let's see if I can make it back to base.
A spark of inspiration shaped my career, and my journey took me beyond my wildest dreams to places like the moon.
Thank you so much for watching today. I had a great time here at Kennedy Space Center. Feel free to ask any questions you have down below. I can't wait to share more fun experiences in the coming new year with you. And I will see you next time on Lauren's Travels. Bye!